Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. Recently, the last few episodes here, we went to the moon, and a lot of people seem to think that I am responsible for the moon breaking. That little rocket that we made in Season 0 to try to escape Season 0 to get to Season 1, part of the booster ended up missing. It ended up missing, and apparently, somehow, through magic, it has wound up on the moon. And trying to say that that little rocket broke that moon it's no. It's no. There is no way that thing is at fault. No way whatsoever. Everybody that believes so, well, I'm sorry, you're just wrong. There's no blame Slack in this ordeal. That's just, it's impossible. It's impossible. But moon aside, here we are. We're back over here and near the witch hut, as you can see over there. We're over here, and today I've been a little bit on the busy side. I've been actually working on this area some more. As you can see, there are some more custom trees around here. I've started adding in, which is very interesting here, and I would like your feedback on this, on what you think of this. I've been trying to break up the terrain a little bit, and that is a bad spot. Let's move over here. I've been trying to break up the terrain. Now, I've been messing around, and just to add something different here, I've been collecting leaves off of the dark oak trees here and just kind of vining them down the side, down. Words and difficulty are just a thing. Down the side of the mountain here. And I like it. I think it breaks up the terrain really good here. And I want to continue this all the way around here, because this area here is its own kind of separate entity away from the witch hut and all the madness that has been going on over here all season. And speaking of all the madness that has been going on over here all season, I think it's about time we start wrapping this base up here. I've enjoyed it, I've had a blast, but I'm ready to get it more in its completed state. And we're almost there. The bottleneck right now that's holding us back is we're going to need tons and tons of birch leaves. Now, of course, between episodes and periodically throughout the day, I log in here and I'm constantly grinding down on all these birch trees over here. I'm gathering up leaves, and as you can see here, we've got a shulker box there. What do we got? We got another shulker box here. Almost another shulker box worth there. But the amount that I am going to need to complete that over there is a lot. It's a whole lot. And we're not even near done yet. Which brings us back to this area over here. Because when I originally thought of using this area here, I wanted to use this as a two-way area, in a matter of speaking. I wanted to be able to come over here, plant the trees, and then come over inside of here where this double spawner is, set here, gather up free string that we use to break up the vines, and potentially turn this, which is a zombie spawner, into an XP farm so that we can repair our shears. Because let me tell you, even by putting unbreaking on the shears and mending on there, they go down really quick. As a matter of fact, I used to have, I think, about 10 sets of these, and I've lost a couple just in the process already. And I've been running back and forth constantly to the Guardian farm, trying to get them situated out. And it's just, I need something where I can come here, chill while that's growing, come back, repair my stuff, yada yada yada, and move on. So I think that's where we're going to start out today. We're going to go ahead and modify this spawner here, see if we can set up a system that we can AFK at and get experience from. I know that's going to be a bit of a challenge since Trident killers have been changed here recently, but it's a challenge that I actually want to try to get in and get incorporated. And then who knows, potentially we'll get to working on this, cleaning all this area up some today, potentially gathering up some birch leaves and starting to get those trees knocked out over there, because we have got a lot of these things to build, a lot to get it completed. So yes, let's get started with this. And we are ready for our first test here. And will this work? Not entirely sure. Simple setup, water channel, over, up, over, down, trident killer. Now I have no collection system or anything set up at this moment in time because I want to know if I can viably get XP from this thing without pulling the tridents back out of there. So I'm going really primitive here, just a couple slabs, and I plan on standing right about here. So let's actually flip this thing on. Now I've killed game sound at the moment just so that we don't get flooded with the sound of a trident killer, and that is a lot in there bouncing around. Now we have mending on each set of shears here, and I'm just curious of how long I would have to stand here and be AFK to genuinely repair all these. Now I've been here maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I was doing a couple things while setting here, and as you can see, we've got a pretty good pile of zombies in there at the moment. We got so many in there at the moment that it's actually going to take just a little bit to get them all killed off. But let's see here. Let's see if what we got in here from maybe a 5-minute window can repair all of these shears. So from that little bit of a test, no. 5 minutes of sitting there AFK was not enough to repair them all, but it was enough to repair those 3. Now, all things considered, that is not bad because typically we are not going to have this many shears at once in a destroyed state. And if we look here, yes, look, the trees have already regrown out here. You know what? Let's do another little bit of a test here. Let's do another little bit of a test. Let's go ahead and put all these broken shears in here. You know what? No, let's go repair these. I'm going to sit over there and I'm going to repair these, and I am going to shear off all these trees with the clean ones that we have just repaired and see what our ratio is here. How bad is this going to be? You know, my original plan here was to more or less bring all this ground up to the back side of this, but you know, I think that actually works better like that. It's got its elevated status. Okay, little bit of an update here. I've been really busy. As you can see here, I've added in the rest of the posts that belong on this thing here, and I have been really busy. As you can see here, we now have tons upon tons of birch leaves. We have tons upon tons of birch logs, and actually, if we end up going down here, I've been busy down here too. As you can hear with the trident killer going off, yeah, a lot of changes in here. A lot of changes, and I keep forgetting to put blocks on top of that to prevent them from spawning up there. And if we probably just walk up here right now, no XP at this moment in time. Well, that's fine. I've been leaving this thing running because I've been changing this area up here. You know, just getting rid of the stone. I don't think I want to do much else to this area. It just needs to be pretty simple, pretty basic. There's not a lot that needs to be done in here, and I think that the stone bricks work really good. I've added in some regular stone, a little bit of mossy stone, some stairs. I do think that I want to get some buckets of water and fill some of these crevices in, and maybe like on a section like this, have some water pouring out and going into the ground there. I think that will work really good. But overall, I'm happy with it. I think next on the things that I want to get done, I've been looking at this and I'm debating. I don't know if it'd look right. If maybe we took and put like a 2-high fence all the way around this thing here so that it's more isolated. Issue is, a couple times I've been in here and I've had creepers wander in here while I've been chopping down trees and leaves, which is a bit annoying. They could potentially still do it from the front because I don't think I would block the front off, but I think I want to do it on all the sides here. And you know what? Let's see what that would look like real quick. Let's just see. And dark oak just didn't look right. It was too much dark on dark already. I tried with the birch. That did not look words. Words are difficult, okay? Words are difficult. I ended up going with the spruce instead, and I think that looks good. Could potentially go with oak, but my oak is kind of being saved at the moment because we need all that over there for the trees that we're going to build. Now this over here has an interesting look as well. Not entirely sure if I'm sold on that. Maybe I need to bring the ground up beside that there dead even, but it's good. It's good. I think maybe we need some kind of border on top of this. I don't know, but I know sometimes when I sit and look at something too long, I judge it too much. So I want to move away from this for a few minutes for a little bit, to be honest with you, because I've been on this for now, it feels like about 2 days just gathering up leaves, which in a sense, as I say, I want to move away from it. I'm just moving to something else. Now, if I come up here, if I can we please fly? You know, we've got the birch farm right there. We've got the spruce and jungle farm, and we have the dark oak farm. Well, I want to move around to the backside here. I want to move around to the backside here, and I want to do more or less the same thing with just an oak tree farm now as well. Because, oh great, now I'm falling. Ah, good talk, good talk. All those leaves there that I've been placing are either oak or dark oak. It's kind of funny that even the dark oak, they're the same texture and everything, but they have different names. But that's irrelevant to the point right now, and I'm getting sidetracked here. I want to set up an oak one just as well so that I can gather up some more oak leaves if need be, but mainly that's not what I'm after there. I can get the dark oak leaves for this. I need oak for this. I need oak for this. We've got quite a few trees to go. Quite a few trees to go, and when I sit down to do these, I want to try to grind all these out at once. Now, I've got a ton of birch leaves, and if we actually take a look up here, what do we even got for our oak reserves? Wow, that's some serious slag. Good talk, game. Good talk. If we take a look up here, what do we got? Let's see. We got some oak there. We've got some more right there. More right there. And I think we have a couple additional shulker boxes over here as well. Let's go see. And if we just check in here, more oak. That's dirt. I was hopeful that there would be more oak over here than there actually is. That's mildly depressing. I mean, it takes on average for one of these trees at least half a shulker box. So we've got about 3 over there. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees. And then what do we got over here? 8. It takes almost half, if not more. Yeah, we still don't have enough materials, and the babies are all waking up. I don't know if you just heard that or not. So yes, whoa, calm down. Hey, calm down. Daddy's doing a video right now, okay? But yes, dogs are getting excited, and I need to get back to grinding over here. So let's go ahead and get an oak tree farm set in, just like all these others as well. And what was supposed to have just been a short and simple little project has now turned into another 2 days of my life have been pulled away. And it's actually really nice though. I am really happy with how things are coming over here. You know, as I said in the last update here, I was going to start working on a oak tree farm, and I have. And as you can see here, it's expanded well beyond that at this point in time. Once again, creepers being the bane of my existence, I added in another wall going around here. Now, of course, we got a simple oak tree farm here. Nothing automated, all manual. You know, slabs up top to prevent the oak trees from growing up too high. And I love it. You know, I've added in more paths. I've added in more leaves coming down the side of the hillside here. Just slowly wrapping all this around here. Built in a couple more custom little trees. And I really love this more, what I would call back to a simple version of Minecraft. You know, because we've been stuck over there for so long this season, just doing massive mega builds, that this is really, really relaxing to me. It really is. It's a break from the norm, and honestly, I can't wait to start tackling stuff like this in the next season, whenever we have our next season, whenever that may be, you know. But things are moving along really good. Things are moving along really good. I still need to gather up a bunch more oak, because I do not have potentially enough to finish the projects over there yet, because as I said earlier, I want to try to wrap up all the trees over there, which means I need to sit here and just grind out a lot more, and doing this like this is actually pretty painful. I wish you could do like a 2x2 oak tree or something like that. Went over and I checked the shops in the shopping area, and nobody has nothing in stock. Nobody. It looks like Prowl's shop has been ironically just pretty much destroyed. Not sure what's going on there, but it is what it is. Who knows? But I think next on the list of things that I want to get done is I want to start building trees. And I wanted to do this via a time lapse. I actually got out my Xbox, hooked it up to one of the monitors on my desk, but considering the current state of affairs with the amount of people who are just sitting on the internet, I can't even download an update on that thing. I spent literally about 8 hours last night trying to just update my console, so that I could bring it on here and build with it and record with this account right here to do time lapses to show the progress and all this getting done. And I can't do it. So the days are approaching where I guess I'm just going to have to go ahead and get a secondary computer up and running, because I love doing time lapses. I love showing off big builds and time lapses. And ever since my spare phone that I was using went poof to a battery overload, I haven't felt comfortable using a phone to record a time lapse with. So more oak gathering, more trees. We'll be right back. You know, these trees are the bane of my existence. They really are. You know, what started off as a fun little simple project, they're really frustrating. They're really frustrating. I love them, and I think it really adds to the area here. But yeah, it's not as fast going as I would like. And then on top of that, you have to AFK what feels like an eternity to get the vines to grow at all. But as you can see here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think 12 new ones in here. And it's coming along good. I am happy with it. Looks good at night. Getting them all positioned out looks really good. The only thing that I'm not completely sold about, if we actually come over here and take a look around here, these over here I love, because I guess you get some scale in the distance with the witch hut there, and especially these underneath of here. You have something to base them off of. While I love these, once you get over here and you start coming out to this area out here, it feels really, really void because of just how much open sky there is. It doesn't matter how much I add to it. Now, of course, I've been adding in rock formations, adding in more mushrooms, even adding in some shrubs along the way, and it's getting there. It's getting there. Adding in some more paths, you know, it's slowly getting there. It feels really out of scale versus the whole witch hut. But I can't complain. I do like it. I think it's turned out really good. And it's just going to take more grind. I was hoping to sit down and grind on this nonstop, and just... I can't. And then on top of that, I tried to update the Xbox once again. Finally got it updated, you know, considering the amount of people that are stuck at home right now. Got it updated, but I cannot get the settings to work where I can get the AFK account on here so that I could record time lapses. So that's just going to be a grind that's going to continue on. There's not much else that I can do about that. But there is another problem here that I've just about had it with, and wow, that was a nice lag spike there. If we actually come in here, you know, early on in the season, all of our storage was up here. All of our storage was up here forever. Then finally, I took and I had a modified version of Tango Text Sorter that I put out over here. You know, I never did put a tutorial out on this thing because, well, there's a few minor issues that I've never been able to solve. Never been able to solve, and honestly, it's beyond frustrating. And if we actually take a look here, can we look in there? You know, this thing backs up all the time. Backs up, look, right there. That is going to be a problem. That is never going to get where it needs to be. And of course, I'm still using somebody else's texture pack right now. It says best oak log. Good talk here. You know, this thing's beyond annoying. It's beyond annoying, and I've literally I've had it with this thing. I've had it with this thing. This thing has just got to go. Look at this. Look at all the junk in here. No, I can't. I can't no more. I can't. It's just got to go completely. It's got to go. And a couple days later, once again, here we are. The old one has been completely removed. It has been completely removed, taken out of the equation. Many hours of sorting and rearranging and building up a new system has led to this. Now, if you haven't seen this yet, I may have showed this a couple times in streams, and there is a new tutorial on the channel, by the way. This thing right here behind me was designed by MadHatter. And there is a tutorial to this on my channel, and this thing, I'll have to say, is pretty amazing. It's pretty unique. It is a new sorter, of which I haven't seen one like this before on Bedrock Edition. And it may not be the fastest thing in under the sun. I will say this right offhand. Not the fastest, but this without a doubt has been one of the most reliable sorters that I have seen yet. So there is a tutorial to this up on the channel, and to be honest with you, I love this. I love this. And after building this, you know, I built 2 independent modules of this and linked them up underneath, yada, yada, yada. We got a small overflow chest right here where anything that doesn't get filtered into the system winds up. Like slime. Okay, yeah. I'm using item fillers there for slime. Okay. White terracotta. If we actually take a look here, terracotta box, terracotta right here. I don't have white in there, so it doesn't fit. Snow, I don't have that. stone bricks, guarantee it's full. Andesite, guarantee it's full. I love this thing. This is without a doubt, for me, the most reliable sorter I've seen on Bedrock Edition yet. So if you would like to check out the tutorial on this, there is one on the channel, and I recommend you go check out MadHatter. Dude's a pretty crazy when it comes to redstone, pretty crazy. But I am happy with it. I think it turned out really good. And it's got me to thinking of some ways that I want to change some stuff up for next season when I do build a sorter on the next world that we end up eventually going to one of these years, whenever that may be. But I've been at this video now for quite a bit now, made a lot of progress changes. I mean, we've got a totally new sorter in here. We've done a bunch of trees out here. We set up an independent oak farm over there. It's been a big update. It's been a lot of changes that have happened in this week alone. And as a matter of fact, I even updated the maps here. I love this. Look, you can see Slack right there. You can see the platform out there that we set on. You can see all the new trees, the new area that's been added in. I love how the terrain's all coming together. And of course, the crater, which it's still not my fault. Not my fault. That has nothing to do with me. There's no way that is my fault. But I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode here. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I will catch all of you all next time. Bye!